Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Seminole Golf Club. This is an RCR located in Juno Beach, Florida. So as you can see, I'm just tinkering about with the winds here, try to get the wind speed set to high, try and get realistic conditions for this course. It is a par 72, so let's create match and let's get right into this one. So fairways are normal, green speed's fast, time of day and everything's default bar the winds. We are playing off the gold tees, which are playing 6,986 yards, and as always, pin set numero uno. I'm sure most of you are aware that this course just recently hosted the TaylorMade Driving Relief Skins match, which was played last week. I reached out to Twitter, I did not know this course existed. This is designed by B. Spetty. And I reached out to Twitter, and through the magic of social media, found that this course was a thing. It did exist in the Golf Club 2019. So decent opening tee shot, 11 mile per hour wind in my face. Pushed that one slightly right. Starting to become a common theme of my swing, unfortunately, where I am pushing things right. Hopefully we can correct that as the round progresses. So 101 yards, up 3 feet, 11 mile per hour wind. So we're going to have to go sandwich. I'm going to have to de-loft this a few touches. Greens are normal. Wind should really hold us up here. There we go. There's a far superior strike. That looks like it's tracking well. Should stop fairly quickly on these greens. Just caught that uphill slope, and that is going to leave us with an uphill putt probably about 12 feet out. 10 feet. Green speeds are 160. This one is going to turn left. Great opening putt, and we do manage to pick up a birdie in the first hole. But this course was designed by Donald Ross, one of the most famous golf designers in the world. Hole number 2, short par 4, playing 392 yards. An 11 mile per hour crosswind, setting us down the left hand side of the fairway. Bit of an etch-a-sketch swing line there, but we should find the right hand side of this uphill fairway. And that is going to leave us with an uphill approach shot into this 11 mile per hour wind. It's going to have to be pitching wedge, I think. Up 21 feet, 11 mile per hour wind. Yeah, pitching wedge. So just lofting this up a touch. And I'm just trying to fire this one right at the flagstick. Good strike, far better strike than what we've seen so far in the round. Oh, that's really coming up short. That could work its way off this green, you know, looking at the way it was sloped. No, we're fine. Oh, it has picked up a bit of pace. Wow, there you go. That's what the greens at Seminole can do to you. But it was great to see the guys playing and interacting with no crowds. Great to hear their thought process and what they were saying before shots and after shots. Hopefully that's a thing that's going to stay where players are mic'd up. So let's see if we can chip this in. Put a very slow on that white. Certainly didn't feel like a very slow. But that is going to leave us with a little 5-foot putt, which we do convert, and we are going to remain at 1 under par. But I'm really hoping for a strong challenge here. I'll be disappointed if I can shoot under double figures with these high winds on this course. This is a notoriously tough course. Plenty of false fronts on the greens, protecting the greens, as you would expect from a Donald Ross designed course. The wind's really going to catch that and take us round to the centre of the fairway. I think it was 1929 this course was designed. It's an extremely private course. I think the only reason they were able to play the Skins match it was Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson v Matt Wolff and Ricky Fowler. I think it's Rory's dad is an established member at the club, and through him they managed to set this up. So I've pushed that really right there. That may just kick on, but there is a huge false front at this green. I tell you what, that's worked out really well. That is going to set us up for a good scoring opportunity here. But wow, I can't believe how much I'm pushing things of lately. So an 8-foot putt for eagle. Down 2 inches. Just want to touch this one. It's going to break hard left. Oh, just burns past the right edge. I only tapped that, and I tell you what, we could fail to pick up birdie here. Should be an uphill putt. 2 inches up. Just going to set this left edge of the cup. Play this firm. Break does take us round. Disappointed not to pick up eagle there. But we do pick up the birdie and move to 2 under par. So hole number 4, playing 455 yards, stroke index 7. Really nice looking course, by the way. Lots of bunkers in play in this course. There's another push right, and with that wind, we could be in trouble here. I think the green, the fairway kicks left just like that, so a bit of a let off there. But I can't put my finger on what I'm doing. This has kind of creeped into my game since the update 1.05. And since that, my swing has just gradually deteriorated. So 129, just pitch and wedge, lofted up slightly. Ball's going to move left at her feet. The wind should bring it back. There's a far superior swing. Has that got the legs? This could be a wonder shot. Oh, it's long. Really didn't expect that to be long there. I expected that wind just to affect that ball a little bit more than what it did. But we've got a chip shot from 10 yards. Let's putt this. It's going to break hard left. Fairways are 144. Slower than the green. Needs to hold its line. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it? How on earth did that not drop? We played that dead weight as well. So unlucky not to pick up a birdie there. But after that poor approach shot, we should be grateful with the par. So, 2 under. Moving on to hole number 5. This is a par 3, playing 203 yards. Stroke index 3. I think we're just going to sting this 5-iron. Applying a fair bit of fade here, just to counteract that wind. Green's going to turn left. It's a laser beam. I like the way this is tracking. The only thing is, I did say the green turns left. It may work its way away from the pin. We were really in between clubs there. But I think we've come up with a good shot. It's going to give us an opportunity for birdie. But Seminole is going to host the Walker Cup in 2021. It's scheduled to anyway. But 25-foot putt, up 6 inches. It's tracking well. Oh my goodness, it's once again a putt that agonisingly catches the edge of the hole and doesn't drop. So it's going to be another par. And we are going to remain at 2 under. So far, a combination of the wind and my swing is ensuring we're not shooting well under par here. So let's try and thread the eye of the needle here. Just looking to keep this down the right hand side. It looks like the fairway is far flatter over on the right and is going to give us a better line. There we go. Slight push right, but the wind's certainly going to bring that back. We're going to land this exactly where we wanted to. Hopefully that just holds the fairway. It does, and that should be a smooth, flat fairway compared to the rest of the options we had. 115 yards, up 11 feet. Once again, it's these kind of winds. Is it going to hold you up? I'm relying on it is going to hold us up. Just going to loft this gap wedge up a few touches. Try to fire this just short of the pin. And hopefully it sits down. Once again, applying fade just to counteract the wind. We are on a slight slope. Nothing severe. Decent. The wind's starting to take that round. That should sit. Oh, I thought for a second that was going to hit the flag. But that ball should really be sitting down in these windy conditions. That should be sitting on a dime. It's a flat green. Didn't sit down or bite at all, as well as we would have hoped. 11-foot putt. And at long last, we do pick up another birdie. But look at our pitch mark right next to the cup. And we do move to 3 under par. Hole number 7, par 4, playing 434 yards, stroke index 5. Like I say, the event last weekend, the TaylorMade Drive and Relief Skins match, is the first time I've actually seen this course on TV. And from what I've seen, B. Spetty's done a very good job here. I don't think it's playing as challenging as what it can. I'm not seeing the amount of false fronts that the pros had to face. But like I say, what an enjoyable event that was. And I'm just delighted that B. Spetty has made this course for us to play on the Golf Club 2019. So 10 mile per hour wind after a solid drive. It's going to be gap wedge. Just going to loft this up one touch. That wind should carry us quite convincingly. Yardage should be good here. Can we strike it well? We have. This is tracking well. Should sit fairly quickly once again. That's going to leave us a slight downhill putt by the looks of things. 9 foot, down 2 inches. Don't want to play this one too firm. Oh, it's turned more than I expected. And just like the pros did, I did put a tweet out saying it's amazing how much clearly the pros rely on their caddies for green reads and for yardage calculations, because there was a lot of poor yardage shots chosen and putts. Guys were struggling to read the putts just like I am today. I thought that was a great feature to see. So, hole number 8, par 3, playing 240 yards. This is the hardest hole on the course. Coming in at stroke index 1. Really in between clubs here. Wow. This isn't going to reach. Just totally de-lofting this. Applying a touch of fade. And I'm going to try and get a fast here. See if we can execute a fast. It's the only hope we've got. Oh no, didn't get a fast. Pushed it right. And that's probably bunker bound. Yeah. The conditions dictating what we can and can't do out here in the course today. So, let's see if we can get this close to the pin. If we get it on track, it's got a chance of dropping. Great execution. Should hopefully hold its line. It does. And what a fantastic rescue shot that is. And we do pick up our 4th birdie. As we do move on to the final hole of the front 9. Short par 5, playing 501 yards. Stroke index 17. I mean, a lot of the holes, obviously I've got different wind conditions to what the guys had. They were driving and a lot of it was pitch shots into the greens. Due to the wind conditions out here today, I'm not having that luxury. There we go. There's a laser beam. Hopefully we can improve our swing as the round progresses. And we have nailed that 328 yards with that 10 mile per hour wind behind us. A lot of the course challenges popping up. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go, let's see, look at the green. I'm going to have to go 7 iron here. The green is slightly uphill. Fully lofting up this 7 iron. Push that right again. Not severely though. Yardage should be good. Come on, sit down. Oh, just carried that extra few yards. It's going to be a flop or a chip shot depending on the way the green's contoured. But once again, just a horrible swing line. Let's see if we can chip this in for eagle. Just swing lines all over the shop once again. Look at that. Pulled it left, put a slow on it. But we do fortunately pick up birdie. And we are going to Finished the front 9 with a 31, which is 5 under. Solid golf. To be honest, the way I'm swinging, I don't think 5 under. We've missed a few putts, let's be honest. We've been unlucky with a few putts, but 5 under's flattering me, to be honest. I really would have hoped that this course... Oh, there's another push right. Was a wee bit more challenging than what it is. I'm swinging terribly, and we're 5 under in high wind conditions. And the real challenge is, one, me fighting my demons out here with my swing, but two, is the wind. That is the real challenge out in this course, I'm afraid, at the moment. Just deal off in this Sam wedge. This 10 mile per hour wind should hold us up, bring us slightly to the right. There's a laser beam, absolute laser beam. This should be bang on, hopefully. Great yardage control there. Wind moved us a little bit more to the right than what we allowed for, but we are going to have a putt from 9 feet. This one is down 1 inch. Let's see if we can read these greens a bit better than what we did the front 9. Green speeds are 169, sorry guys, my eyesight at the moment is not the greatest. Should turn. Oh, wow, it's another one that catches the lip. How unlucky have we been with some of these putts? But that's what you've got to love with golf. If it doesn't go in the hole, it doesn't count. So it's another solid par. Disappointed with my putting today, to be honest. But there is a good challenge on these courses. On this course, should I say, with the greens. But hole number 11, par 4. Playing 425 yards, stroke index 10. The course certainly does look spectacular. Fantastic design from B. Spetty so far. Really enjoying it. Another slight push right. This looks like it could kick all the way over to the right hand side. It does exactly that. Right in line with the pin though. We have dropped down to a 9 mile per hour wind, so let's see if we can get this one close. 142 yards to the pin, into that wind. Just going to loft up this 8 iron. Green's certainly going to turn right. Oh, early. And with that push right, look how far right of the flag that's going. I mean, I aimed way left of the pin there to accommodate for the wind. Yardage was actually not bad, but we've got a 16 foot putt, up 2 inches. This one is breaking left. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? Hooray! We do manage to pick up a decent birdie putt at long last. And we move to 6 under par. Hole number 12, short par 4, playing 366 yards, stroke index 2. Going by the yardage, quite surprised that this is the second hardest hole in the course. Execute this well. This should be not much more than a flop shot. I wouldn't hold my breath, not swing at that. Wow. Are we going to get away with that? We could well just find the gap between these two bunkers if it runs out. It's exactly going to do that. Look at that swing line, guys. When is the last time you've seen me put a swing line on that? When's the last time you've seen me swing as poor as this? Everyone says early, how do you swing so straight? I'm going to be coming to some of you guys for advice. That should just run out and check up on a dime. It does. Fantastic flop shot. And that is what we've seen a lot of last Sunday, guys. Was the pros driving it and pitching it. Some of the spin on some shots that were generating was just phenomenal. I think there was that one hole where all 4 of them generated about 7-8 feet of backspin. It was just great to watch. And like we say, something that we do hope is realistically added into the PGA Tour 2K21. Hole 13, just going to loft up this 8 iron due to this wind. Wind should really get a hold of this. There we go, far superior swing. This should be bang on yardage. It's tracking well. Should sit down quickly. Didn't get the bite I expected, despite the amount of loft we put in that club. Came in with quite a low trajectory there. But it's a 10-foot putt. Once again, downhill. Not been playing these putts too well today. Not been far out in a lot of them. There's another poor putt. That one moved a lot more to the right than what I expected. I tried to take a bit of the break out of that with a wee bit of pace, but we've went 12 feet past. So we've got a 5-inch uphill putt. Certainly an easier putt coming back here. If it holds its line, which it does, and we do pick up a par. But yeah, game just not on it today, guys. My putting, my swing. Yardage calculation in the wind has been pretty good. It's the only part of my game that's been quite consistent. Hole number 14, short par 5, playing 513 yards, stroke index 18. So easiest hole in the course. But I just thought, I'm sure the majority of you guys watched the event, so no need for the flyover, so we can enjoy the course as I'm playing it. There's another push right. I just can't put my finger on this because when I am swinging the club, or should I say, pulling and pushing the analog stick, it feels like when I get the straight lines, I'm doing the exact same thing. Or should I say, executing the exact same swing as when I'm doing the pushes right. So I can't put my finger on it. Lofting up this 2-wood. Probably going to be a little bit long. Pushed it right again. Wind's bringing that back. I've got no idea how that's coming left here. That is such a bizarre outcome. That was a hard push right with a fully lofted 2-wood. And it veered left. The wind could well have changed on me there. But this is going to be a horrible putt. 45 feet down 2 feet. It's going to be so hard to get this ball to stop. Just going to tap this. Just hopefully it's got enough legs to get to the slope. Should start to turn. I don't see how this ball stops though, unless it goes in. Get in. Get in. No. We should just about hold the green. And we are going to have a 12-foot putt. Up 3 inches. Quite a straightforward putt, this one. If it does what the break lines suggest it's going to do. Should turn. Oh, early. I can see why. Look at my putt line. I've pushed that right. And I am having an absolute nightmare right here in this course. I think that's the second par 5 we failed to birdie. No, it's not. It's the first par 5 we failed to birdie. But real good scoring opportunity here in this course. Back-to-back par 5s. But just not feeling anything is going well for me out here swing-wise. Or putt-wise. There's another push right. I just can't put my finger on it, guys. I'll be honest, if I probably wasn't recording here, I would have probably shut down the PlayStation. But let's dig in. Let's get through this. I don't want to have to start accommodating my where I'm aiming for my push rights. I don't want to be that kind of player. But let's see if we can sting this 7-iron up onto that green and get this running up towards the flag stick. Contours of the green are favourable if we can. There we go. This should work out ideal. Come on. This could be a really good shot. Should turn towards the pin now. It's not turned towards the flag as much as I would like, but we do have an eagle opportunity. But that swing line I executed there, in my head, I don't feel I'm swinging any different to when I'm getting the pushes right. It's quite weird. So up 18 feet up 3 inches for the eagle. Taking my time with this one. It's tracking well if it turns. Come on, ball, turn. Wow, what a putt that is. I don't know where I've pulled that out of today, guys, going by some of the putts we've executed today, but we do move to 9 under par. I'm a bit disappointed because I'm probably playing the worst I've played in months. My whole game. The only part of my game really has been consistent, or should I say consistently good, has been our yardage control in these high winds. It's another push right. Should just about get away with this. I would imagine This course, in medium winds, low winds, guys are going to be shooting 18 under easily. It's not the greatest of challenges, unfortunately. I mean, the fact that, as you can clearly see, I'm swinging horrendous here, and we are 9 under par in high winds, I think gives the clue away that it's quite an easy course. But let's see if we can pitch this close. Probably going to put a slow and push it right. There we go. We certainly pushed it right. Yardage should be decent. Yardage was really, really good. Just that push right. Should be a quite makeable putt though. But we have missed a few of these. These putts have really puzzled me today. That should turn. Does turn. And we do manage to pick up the birdie. And we move to 10 under. Wow, I would like to say, guys, the way I'm playing today, I should not be double figures under par in high wind conditions. The course looks absolutely fantastic. I think it just plays a little bit too easy for me. Seminole should be a really challenging course. But let's see. The 17th. Let's see if I can beat Rory's shot. Let's actually take a practice swing in this one. If I can execute that, I'll be happy. So, let's see if we can get closer. I tell you what, it's near enough similar to what we done in the practice swing. We've got a perfect. This should be good. There we go. That is a fantastic approach shot on the 17th. And I would probably say, going by that, that is closer than Wolf's and McIlroy's ball. And we should be rewarded with a simple 9-foot putt, which we do convert. And we do move to 11 under par as we move on to the final hole of Seminole Golf Club. Fantastic course, by the way. Really looks as good as it did on the TV, but just plays a little bit easy for me. Like I say, my swing is all over the shop. I don't know what's going on at the moment. We missed a lot of easy putts. We're in high wind conditions and we're still 11 under. Not the greatest of challenge to this course, unfortunately, but looks fantastic. There's another very erratic swing line. Didn't expect anything else, to be honest. Probably going to leave us a lob wedge, maybe a sand wedge into the 18th green, depending on this wind. So 105 yards, 14 feet. That wind, it's just kind of that wind that sometimes helps you out yardage wise, sometimes doesn't, just moves you left. I'm just going to loft up this sand wedge and just really hope that wind does catch a hold of this ball. One of our better swing lines of the round, to be honest. Oh, it's long. Is it going to sit? Eventually sat down. It's going to be a putt for birdie. 12 feet, down 1 inch. Not much challenge in this one, but like I say, I'm not going to hold my breath. We failed to convert a few of these putts. Very similar to this today. But there you go. We do convert that putt. Somehow managed to finish 12 under. A fantastic looking course. Very good recreation of Seminole. Just played a little bit too easy for me, especially the way I played. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.